Get ready.
Welcome back to another video where today we're going to be counting down our top 5 underappreciated attractions at Cedar Point. Before we get into the video, we would ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and smash the like button if you enjoy the content. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Without a doubt, Cedar Point is home to some of the best roller coasters on the planet. Aside from this, Cedar Point also holds the record for most attractions in one park. In our opinion, anyone who has the chance to visit the park is pretty lucky. On the other hand, with the park housing so many top tier attractions, some can go under the radar. It's for this reason that we want to shine the spotlight on what we think are the top Cedar Point attractions that don't get the credit they deserve. Get ready. Number 5. Iron Dragon. Opening way back in 1987, this steel suspended coaster was manufactured by Aerodynamics, who are also responsible for other coasters in the park, such as Magnum XL 200, among others. As it stands, Iron Dragon holds the record for the longest operating suspended coaster in the world. Iron Dragon brings its guests on a journey through a series of lagoons and wooded areas, making it one of the most scenic tracks in the park. As an added element, rider seats are hung by a chassis, meaning as you ride you'll also swing side to side, adding to the overall experience. Interestingly, from 2016 to 2018, the ride also offers some riders a virtual reality experience, and although popular, it was eventually discontinued. In short, Iron Dragon is a really fun coaster, and we would recommend not missing it. Number 4. Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad. Next on our list is a bit of a gear change. Unlike many of the other Cedar Point attractions, Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad is pretty relaxing. Opening in 1963, this attraction is one of the oldest in the whole park. Overall, the track is about 2 miles long and gives guests a chance to really take in the park as well as get a break from the constant standing and walking synonymous with amusement parks. In total, there are 4 locomotives currently in operation, and all 4 are generally used on a daily basis. In our opinion, the fact that there are different locomotives in operation means the ride experience changes slightly with each one, making the ride more interesting for guests. At present, there are 2 stations in operation, the main station which can be found in Celebration Plaza and Frontier Town Station in Frontierland. In short, we would definitely recommend taking a ride on the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad on your next trip to the park. Number 3. Skyride. Similar to Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad, Skyride is another relaxing experience, if a little more thrilling due to guests being lifted 92 feet in the air. Due to this, guests really are treated to a spectacular 360-degree view of the park and the surrounding scenery. Skyride is also one of the older attractions in the park, having been in operation since 1962, and really is part of the park's foundations. Each gondola can hold up to 4 guests, however, guests under 48 inches must be accompanied by an adult in order to ride. The ride takes you right over the main midway, leaving you eye level with Raptor, one of Cedar Point's many coasters. To sum up, Skyride is definitely one of the more exciting ways to get from one side of the park to the other. Similar to Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad, Skyride is a great way to take a break and recharge. Number 2. Blue Streak. Getting back to coasters now, our next underappreciated Cedar Point attraction is Blue Streak. A classic wooden coaster, Blue Streak is by no means viewed in a negative light. In fact, on most peak days, the coaster still commands wait times of between 30 to 60 minutes and is the park's oldest operating coaster, opening in 1964. However, with so many top tier coasters in the park, we feel Blue Streak does not always get the same acclaim it would if it were in any other park. With an initial 72-foot drop and top speeds of 40 miles per hour, this Cedar Point attraction is not for the faint-hearted and can seem a little rough. However, we still feel Blue Streak is a really fun coaster and in our opinion definitely falls into the underappreciated category. Number 1. Gemini. Whether you agree with Gemini being number 1 or not, it's hard to argue that this coaster doesn't go a little underappreciated. As an added bonus, Gemini is also a racing coaster, meaning there's a competitive aspect to the ride which adds to the fun. Similar to Iron Dragon, Gemini was also manufactured by Aerodynamics and acts as a steel hybrid coaster. In terms of ride experience, guests in both trains are taken up a 125-foot lift hill, which leads to a 118-foot drop, with top speeds of 60 miles per hour. Each train currently has 4 cars, however in the past it has been known to feature up to 6. We think Gemini is an extremely thrilling experience that doesn't get the credit it deserves. Cedar Point has a lot of great attractions, and Gemini is definitely up there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our Cedar Point attraction graveyard video on screen now. Let us know in the comments which Cedar Point attraction you think is the most underappreciated in the park. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.